So I finally got through MiSide. I got all of the endings and I may or may not try to 100% it, and I may or may not have played the game a little late, but that won't stop me from taking all the versions of Mita in the game, putting them into a tier list, and deciding who is the best one. Now if you haven't seen my playthrough of it, or if you haven't even played it yourself, I would recommend doing that before watching this because there's gonna be a lot of spoilers in this, and specifically with my playthrough, I'm gonna be going over a lot of what I talked about in the game. Today, the girls we are going to be ranking are Mita, aka Crazy Mita, Kind Mita, Cool Mita, aka Cappie, Tiny Mita, Chibi Mita, Short-Haired Mita, Dummy Mita, Mitaphone, Doomslayer Mita, I guess, Shadow Mita, Sleepy Mita, 2D Mita, Mila, Creepy/Ugly Mita, Core Mita, and whatever the fuck this thing is. With the girls out of the way, let's see what tiers we're working with here. At the very top is only the best of the best. Tier 2 are the ones that, you know, just straight up would smash. And in the middle, we got ones that are just chill. Second to last, I'd rather not. And at the bottom, we got the ones that just scare me. And with all that out of the way, it's time to start ranking. I put these in order of appearance, like who shows up in what order in the game, like, you know, first, second, third, whatever. So the first one on our list is gonna be Mita / you know, Crazy Mita. Now this one is kind of hard for me to rank because do I go with the ranking that I felt at the beginning of the game when you're playing like through the first section, or at the end when everything's done and over with and you find out what actually happened and all that? Because near the beginning, I think I said it in the video, I was kind of into it, you know? The whole yandere, tsundere type shit, I'm not afraid to admit it, all right? I'm kind of into it, you know what I mean? But like in the middle and like nearing the end, when she just completely just goes absolutely off the rails, I don't know, man, that shit kind of freaked me out. So it was a little too much for me. But the whole time, the whole game, she kind of just kept up this cheerful psychopath act, you know? And I think since you know, she was like the main focus, she was like the main antagonist of the game, I don't think it's fair to put her in the very bottom tier right off the start, you know? So I'm just gonna go with the middle. We cool for now. Next up we got Kind Mita, who throughout the game, like the entire game, in the back of my mind, I was kind of thinking that she was Crazy Mita. Okay, I still don't know if I fully trust you. So then finding out that they are completely like two separate entities, you know, I definitely liked her a lot more. I would put her higher up, but I don't know, man. She's kind of just there, you know. She helps you get from point A to point B, and that's pretty much it. So I don't know. So I think with that, I think she has to go in the middle section too. We cool. I don't hate her. I don't dislike her at all, but she also, you know, she's kind of just chill. Next up is Cool Mita, who we all know as Cappie. This one's got that energetic optimist attitude, which I was a little hesitant with at first, but the more I played and the more I warmed up to her, the more I was like, all right, yeah, I kind of like her, yeah. But also, the fact that I heard and saw her so much editing these two videos, it made me like her a lot more. And I saw that a lot of other people, their favorite Mita was her, so I think she deserves to be, you know, top spot. Next up, we got Tiny Mita, aka Clicker Mita. This one's pretty easy to me. She's just, I mean, we're cool with her. She wasn't, you know, hostile or anything. She wasn't like, well, she was a little annoying when she kept grabbing onto your arm, but she wasn't like bad or anything. She wasn't like super annoying, and she gave us some, you know, useful information, I think. So I think we're cool with her. Yeah, I think that one was that one's a pretty easy one to rank. Next up is Chibi Mita. Again, this is another one just like Kind Mita. She was just there, you know, she helped us get from point A to point B. She helped us get to the next area. She didn't do anything bad. She wasn't hostile or negative in any way. She kind of just was there. So again, another just we cool. Now this next one, I think everyone is calling Short-Haired Mita, but I'm gonna call her cute as fuck Mita. I'm sorry, I'm gonna be completely honest. I got a thing for short hair, and the way she styled it there, it looks real good. I like it, man. I like it. This is another one that was just there helping us get from point A to point B, giving us a little lore, a little exposition, I guess. But you know, there's something about her, man. There's just something about her. I gotta, you know, she's definitely up there, you know what I mean? Next one, I don't even think we have to say anything about this. Yeah, that's all we need to know. Now the next one on our list is the Mitaphone. Now this one, we don't see anything. It's just an intercom. She doesn't really do anything either. She just says, hey, shoot some stuff, and then we shoot some stuff, and that's it. We don't talk to her again. So she doesn't scare me, but I'd rather not. Next up, we got what I can only assume to be the Doomslayer version of Mita, based on the mini game that she's in. It's definitely a Doom style game. You're given a gun with infinite ammo, and your one goal is to just survive. And I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty fucking good. It was fun. It was fun. I even cheated a little bit when I was about to fall in the lava. I came back up and it was great. I love these little side things that developers put into their games that they really don't have to. Like they could just focus on the main story and keep going forward, but they take the time and they take the effort to put in these side things that it just adds to the game. It makes it more fun, you know? Because that game really had no impact on the outer main game at all. It was just there for you to just kill a little bit of time, I guess. Also, kind of weird, the fact that it's when you go up to it, it's an arcade machine, but you go into it and you start playing a first-person Doom game. You know what, let's just not think about it. But I'm not really gonna say anything about her. I'm kinda just gonna do this. And we're gonna move on. Next up is Shadow Mita, or I think she's also called Broken Mita. This one I just feel really bad for. Her whole section is kind of just sad, and she isn't like hostile or anything. She does hurt you if you run into her, but it's not like she's trying to or anything. We're cool with her, you know. I don't dislike her. Next up, we got Sleepy Mita, which I gotta say, in the game, wasn't super into her. Like, she was kind of annoying. She just kept passing out every few seconds and just making everything slower, you know. But I don't know, man. Something about that hair just does something for me. Next up is another Mita with absolutely great hair. We got 2D Mita. I liked her, she was cute, and her section was fun, you know, right up until the point where she got murdered. But aside from that, I liked her. So we're just gonna right on up there. The next one is one that I am really excited for. We got Mila. Don't nobody go and call her Mita. I swear to God, if you use the wrong name, I will find you. What can I say, man? Everything about her is just great. The hair and glasses are cute. She's an absolute nerd. And don't forget, she is a master with the katana. Also, walking into the kitchen and finding her reading a book under the table was just so adorable. I loved that. I'd say the only thing bad about her doesn't even have to do with her. It's the fact that the game didn't give me the choice to stay and read a book with her before I left her section. She also probably has the most tragic end of any of the Mitas, at least to me, just because, you know, I loved her so much. But you just like you walk out the door after she's begging you to stay. It's so sad. You walk out the door, you take a couple steps, you hear a chainsaw. Crazy Mita busts through the door with Mila behind her, cut in half. Dude, it fucking sucks. I hated that part so bad. But yeah, enough about that. Let's just rank her. You already know. You already know. You guys are with me too, right? She's even above Cappie for me. Okay, on with the tier list. Next, we got creepy / ugly Mita, I guess. This is the first version of Mita that was ever made. She's not hostile at first, but she does come after you a little later on. And I'm pretty sure that the only other Mita that she knows is Crazy Mita, which is why she acts like that. But even without that, even without the murderous tendencies, she just still scares me, man. She fucking scares me. Okay, we're almost done. Second to last, we got Core Mita, who scared the shit out of me the first time I saw her because I didn't notice her the first time I went into that core room, and then I turned around and she's just sitting up there staring at you. But aside from that, I didn't dislike her at all. She didn't scare me at all. She definitely didn't scare me. I'll say that. Okay. Hear me out, all right? Hear me out. Look at the size comparison of her and the player, and look at how she towers over you. If that doesn't scream mama, I don't know what does. And very last and very much least, we got this fucking freak of nature who I didn't see in my playthrough. Apparently she's like a secret encounter that you can get that I just missed. But doing, you know, getting all the characters and stuff for this tier list video here, I came across long-legged Mita, which is very unsettling. I'm very glad that I did not see her in my playthrough because I probably would have quit and uninstalled the game that moment. Needless to say, She scares the shit out of me. Okay, so there we have it. That is my complete Mita tier list. Out of every Mita in the game, this is where I would place them on this tier list. I was going to go through and rearrange them by who's at the top of that row and who would be at the bottom. But looking back at it, it's pretty much already like that. Short-haired Mita, definitely at the top of my smash list. I think the only one I would change here would be flipping these two. But yeah, that's pretty accurate there. With everything I said earlier at the start, I think I might bump Crazy Mita up a tier, you know what I mean? And I'd put her in second to last there. But the We Cool section, that's good. I'm more cool with Kind Mita than her. I'm more cool with Tiny Mita than Chibi Mita. I don't care about Chibi Mita that much. And then I'm more cool with Chibi Mita than Shadow Mita. Shadow Mita was just, I don't know, just weird, sad, just all depressing. It just, you know, it wasn't it, man. I'd rather not. It's just a fucking intercom. And this one would just be flipped. Long leg Mita at the very top. I don't like that. That scares the shit out of me. Version 1 Mita, I don't like her. The long neck, the long neck thing is weird. And then the dummy, it's creepy, but it's not as scary as the other two. So there it is. There is the final sorted tier list. Now that everything's all good. I'm glad I did this, you know. I want my opinions to be out there. But what can I say, man? I'm just into shy, short hair anime girls that may or may not be a little crazy. Also, apparently, robots as well. So that is going to go ahead and do it. That is my complete MiSide Mita tier list. Let me know if you agree. Let me know if you disagree. Let me know which ones you would change around, or just write a comment saying how stupid I am. I have my opinions out there, so now I want to hear yours. And if you enjoyed this video and you're excited to see some more content from me, you can let me know by dropping a like and smashing that subscribe button. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.